Hello everyone, we are back again and today is on Sunday. Yesterday, the discussion on artificial intelligence we had begun before. I promised you I'm going to bring you something on the branches of artificial intelligence. Now, when you go deep into artificial intelligence, you come to learn that artificial intelligence has multiple branches, not only the natural language processing we know, which we use every day, which is GPTs, but other branches which at the end of this video you will come to know. Now, artificial intelligence is a very broad field that aims to create systems which are capable of performing tasks that normally require human intelligence. Over time, artificial intelligence has developed into several specialized branches, each branch focusing on different aspects of intelligence and cognition. Now, number one branch I'm going to introduce you is what is called machine learning. Now, machine learning, this is a branch of artificial intelligence that enable computers to learn from data without being explicitly programmed by or without being explicitly programmed for every situation. Now, instead of following fixed rules, the machine learning systems identify patterns in data and use those patterns to make prediction or decisions. Now, for example, when you talk about the Netflix recommendation movies, those who do watch Netflix will always recommend you some movies. When you talk about bank detecting fraudulent transactions, the system which banks use to detect if there are potential frauds in the transaction. When we talk about email spam filters, now in your Gmails, you always see some emails are being flagged as spam, some are being sent to the inbox. Now, the AI system which detect these spam filters are machine learning. Now, machine learning in cells has different types. For example, we have supervised learning. Now, here, the artificial intelligence learn from labeled data. For example, when you want to predict house prices using the historical data, you go into a new area and you want to predict which price should you pay for the house. Now, the most intelligent way to do that is using supervised learning type of machine learning, where you look at the previous data which are labeled. Another type is unsupervised data. Here we find hidden patterns in unlabeled data. For example, when you talk about customer segmentations, another one is called reinforcement learning. Now, here you learn from rewards and punishment. For example, when you talk about the self-driving cars and game playing, you know, when you are training these models, you reward them or you punish them, and based on the outcome they learn. For example, if you reward them, then which means they made the right move. If you punish them, then they did the wrong thing. Now, there's a philosopher called David Hume, and he's learning from experience. Now, Hume argued that humans acquire knowledge through experience rather than innate ideas. Now, machine learning follows a similar principle where it learns from observations, which are the data, rather than pre-programmed knowledge. Now, John Locke and blank slate and the blank slate. Now, the Locke's concept of the tabula rasa, which is the blank slate, resembles an machine learning model before training. The model begins with little knowledge and develop understanding through experience. When you talk about tabula rasa, those who are into biology, think of a newborn baby, they know nothing. Their head is empty, they don't know anything. But when they grow up, they come to know a lot. Now, another one is the deep learning. That's another branch